Hi, this is Jeff Robbins. I'm Jill Robbins Cutshaw's brother in Florida. I'm sorry I cannot be there. I have a big medical test tomorrow and the doctor says do not travel. I'm so sorry I cannot be there for Uncle Jim, Jill, my sister, and the girls, all of my cousins, family, and friends. I really appreciate the fact that all of you have come to celebrate Jim's life. He's Uncle Jim to me, and I'm Uncle Jeff to his girls, and he called me Uncle Jeff because of that. I called him Uncle Jim because he's Uncle Jim to my two girls and my three stepdaughters who came to know him as just as much a part of the family as anybody. You all know Jim. I don't have to go into great details. I just want to say a couple things. Number one, I've known him for 50 years. I met him when I was a senior in high school, and I was dating his sister, Jody. And he was at their home, the parents' home, and he was Jim. He wasn't Cut at that time, as some of you may know. Everybody says Cut. Some people that know him as Cut don't even know his real name. But his father was the original Cut, and that's James Robert Cutshaw Sr. And he was Cut as well. He was quite a character, but Jim was just as friendly a guy as I met immediately. He was immediately a friend. Even when I had no plans to marry his sister, we were good friends, and he became friends with my friends, and it was just a really special situation for us. And the years went by, and he went into the Navy. He went in probably, I don't know, 74 maybe. It's all a big blur to me, probably to all the people that were there also. But I remember approximately late 74 or 75, I went to see him at his graduation at the Great Lakes Naval Academy with my girlfriend Jody and Jim's girlfriend at the time. Her name was Nancy. We drove over to Chicago, and we went into the reviewing stand, and we saw all the sailors dressed up, in their beautiful whites, and they were parading around the grounds in their platoons or squads or whatever they call them. And his group came by, and I noticed his sergeant, drill sergeant, was leading the way. And then there was the group, and then Jim was in the rear. He was by himself in the back. And I leaned over to another guy that had a Navy uniform on. I said, "Do you know why he's in the back?" And the guy said, because he was elected squad leader by his fellow cadets. And that's the kind of guy he was. That's the kind of guy. He was the alpha dog. You could put him on a crew, and he's been on crews, work crews, and he'll rise to the top. He'll become foreman. He'll swing that sledgehammer like nobody else can swing it. And he'll do it with a smile on his face, and he'll do it by example. And he's not a bully. He's just the guy you want to lead you. That's who Jim Cutshaw was. So I can go on and on through the years with the family, with his sisters, his brother Jeff, playing euchre during Thanksgiving and Christmas. He would play with his sister Jill, who would steal the deal whenever she could. I would play with my brother-in-law Scott. I think we were a better team than them, but we didn't always win. But we had the greatest time. I mean, it was, when you were with Jim, you were having a good time. That's it, period. Doesn't matter where you were. It didn't matter when it was. You were having a good time. He made you feel good. He made you glad you were there. And that's how he made everybody feel. And I'm going to wrap it up with a little drink that Jim used to like. It's called rum and coke. And he drank Myers rum Little Coca-Cola. He didn't even care if you had a lime or not. Umbrella or not. This is for Jim Cutshaw. We love you. God rest in peace.